Throw July 29th in there too.
Okay, who are we missing? It's like no one?
Judge, can I make a request real quick? Excuse me, some of the phone records that are in evidence, we wanted a copy of them to be able to highlight things on them. And obviously I don't want to copy what's in evidence, and the clerk is saying that we'd have to request it through evidence. We've been requesting for days to get things, and obviously we informed the court, just got stuff this morning. Could the court, we'd request that the court have the clerk copy. It's a very, we actually can narrow it down to just a few little pages.
What's the procedure from the clerk's office?
Judge, the state would have had to view these a couple days ago, requested through the evidence department. However, it all depends on what the court orders us to do. We will comply.
Well, I'm assuming that, but I don't want to cause consternation and concern in the clerk's office either. You're simply asking that a few of the phone records that are already in evidence be copied.
Yes, sir.
From July 31st of 09 through August 5th of 09.
It's
All right.
only this.
To move things along, I will direct the clerk's office to do that.
If you have a,
Yes, somebody's going to have to go. I mean, this isn't instantaneous.
no, I know, I requested this way before the lunch break.
All right, well, it's going to take what it's going to take. I don't know. They're going to have another clerk come up and do it.
Yeah, if I have it by the end of the day, that's great, Judge.
If you can get paper clips, okay, I can flip the pages, so if you have somebody else come up and review it, that way it just might make.
Okay, I've got jurors coming back, so I want to talk to you guys.
Yeah, Judge, we have a couple of requests.
That's what I want to get to. I understand that after we all agreed that we could recess court, I get a request to come back out. Well, I can't just, I was in my office, I could come back out. I let the clerk go to lunch, I let the court reporter go to lunch. I can't just pull people back because you want to have a conference. It would be off the record at that point. So I wasn't going to come back out and cause people to shorten their lunch hours, because despite what you guys told me, this is no longer a situation where it could have been done off the record. So what are the issues that I have?
Well, let me get to the other issues first, and then one thing we'd ask when the jurors come back, then you poll them as to who heard about the case since yesterday. Then you do that every day. If Your Honor is concerned about ensuring the integrity of this proceeding, and you had denied our request to sequester them, I think it's necessary to do that.
What's your next request, Mr. Rosenfeld?
What's your ruling on that?
I'm not ruling yet. What's your next request, Mr. Rosenfeld?
Okay. Now that I've had a little time to research the issue regarding the hearsay issue with those tapes, I'd like to renew my objection. We can have 1 second, Judge. All right, I'm going to quote Summerall v. State, and I got this on my phone. I'm sorry I don't have a printed copy. I was very limited, and that's 171 Southern 3rd 150, page 152, Florida 1st DCA 2015, and that quotes Conley v. State, 620 Southern 2nd 180, Florida Supreme Court in 1983. And if, however, a statement is not offered to prove the truth of the matter, but for the effect on the listener, it is improper to use the statement to prove the truth in the matter asserted. That's the state's position. Now moving on, Judge. The Florida Supreme Court found the decision to admit the officer's statement erroneous because, regardless of the purpose the state claims it offered the evidence, the state used the evidence to prove the truth of the matter asserted. In so doing, the statement constituted hearsay and fell within no recognized exception to the rule of exclusion. Thus, irrespective of whether the proponent of the hearsay seeks to clothe such hearsay under a non-hearsay label, an out-of-court statement directed to the truth of the matters stated by the declarant constitutes classic hearsay. And that's once again quoting Summerall, and that's the argument I make. And in support of that, Judge, the state has already done that. And as evidence in their opening statement, they said on August 1st at 3:35 p.m., and it's on their board right there, Mohammed Shiati called and set up a meeting at Mobile. At 4:12 p.m. on August 1st, 2009, Mohammed Shiati called and said he was 10 minutes away. On August 3rd, 2009 at 11:38 a.m., Mohammed Shiati calls regarding a hitman. Those are three statements that the state has already presented to the jury that are coming in for the truth of the matter asserted. That he called regarding a hitman, that he called to say he was 10 minutes away, and that he called to set up a meeting at Mobile. Now they are clothing this just as the Florida Supreme Court has said they cannot do in a hearsay exception. And in doing so, they are necessarily violating her state and federal confrontation clause rights, and it is hearsay and does not involve in that hearsay exception, Judge.
What other issues do you have?
All right, 1 second, Judge. I'm not sure if any of those tapes, and if the state can, if you can inquire with the state, if any of those tapes are the ones with Arabic.
No. I mean, didn't you listen to him?
I had to run out and get some research, Judge.
Okay. I see Mr. Williams shaking his head. I'm assuming these are tape-recorded conversations in English between Ms. Dippolito and Mr. Shahadi. That's what they've been represented to be, and they're in English.
Sure. I mean, do you want me to just lay out the case law for my objection to the tape they're going to play shortly thereafter? I assume the mobile tape?
Which tape?
The tape from the gas station?
If you want me to rule on it now, I'll go ahead and hear it. It may speed things up.
All right. I'm quoting. This goes to improper foundation. And Fernandez v. State, 21 Southern 3rd, 155, 4th DCA 2009. And this case deals with procedural safeguards and translation of recorded statements.
But hold on, Mr. President. Are we back on the issue on the motion to suppress, or does this have to do with something they're now going to offer that has Arabic in it?
They intend on admitting it in evidence, so I'm going to have the same objection. So I'm giving Your Honor the case law in advance. We don't have to have the jury.
But they're not going to publish the parts that are in Arabic.
Then we have a rule of completeness issue.
Make your objections.
And a foundation. So I'd say
Make
under
your
Fernandez v. State, 21 Southern 3rd, 155, Florida 4th DCA 2009, the use of an interpreter at trial is a matter within the trial court's discretion. However, an interpreter is required when audio recordings in Spanish are admitted into evidence, stating that the jury should have been provided with an interpreter to translate Spanish language audio tapes. Now, this goes to Gomian v. State, 172 Southern 2nd, 511, Florida 3rd DCA, 1965, and Parnell v. State, 218 Southern 2nd, 535, Florida 3rd DCA, 1969, which goes to the state in establishing proper foundation, needing to show that the recording was accurate. And they obviously can't do that without having somebody establish what was being said in Arabic.
Just real quick, those parts of the tape are not admissible because they're classic hearsay. It's not the defendant's statements on there. Those are calls that the
I don't think
Mr.
they're being
Shahadi-
admitted anyway.
They're not being admitted. I'm not offering them.
Then the rest of the tape, and then you'd have a rule of completeness issue where they'd be playing parts of the tape. We don't know what's being said in the middle.
The relevant portion of the tape-recorded conversation is between your client and Mr. Shahadi. That's what's being admitted. The completeness of that statement is contained within the exhibit. Any other issues?
We'd also ask that that argument be supplemented to my argument for the motion to suppress, which we'd renew with that additional foundation argument, Judge.
Okay. Rulings are as follows. I've dealt with this hearsay issue before. This is not my first rodeo on this, on CIs. First of all, I will grant your request to make a poll of the jury. I'm just going to ask them I'm not going to do it every day. I'll do it periodically to ensure that we don't have an issue, but I'm not going to make a practice of doing it every day. I'll be happy to ask them, has anyone listened to or read any news accounts of the trial since the time that we were together last night, obviously overnight through today. I'll be happy to do that.
Would you mind saying inadvertently so they don't think that they violated your instruction?
Yes, I'll say in any way, inadvertently, intentionally, yeah, whatever. The hearsay objection, again, is overruled. It's not offered for the truth of the matter asserted. The instruction, by the way, that was requested has in fact been adopted by the Florida Supreme Court. Now, if you go to their website, you will see it is now part of the standard instructions. It's not a recommended instruction, it is actually a part of the standard instructions. With respect to the other issues in terms of foundation at the gas station, that objection is also overruled. They're not offering those portions of the tape that deal with any conversations with Mr. Shaheda with someone else. They wouldn't be relevant. And again, those statements would be hearsay. The only statements that are relevant would be any conversations that were recorded between Mr. Shaheda and Ms. Dippolito. And so in terms of your objection, in terms of completeness and foundation, both of those objections are overruled. Has the witness had the opportunity to listen to the statements? Or are we going to get more of this? I don't know, because I haven't heard it yet.
He's listened to everyone and re-authenticated, because he authenticated initially in another date, he re-authenticated and signed them off on.
Yeah, that's the way it's normally done. They listen to them and they sign, okay.
And
All right.
he's reviewed all the other exhibits and evidence that we're going to plan to put in evidence stage.
Okay.
Just to, I'm sorry, Joe.
Go ahead. Well, I was just going to ask, we're ready to bring the jury in, apparently not.
Yeah, just to be clear, in terms of me adding that argument for purposes of the motion to suppress, I'd renewed it. Are you denying mine?
I'm denying that motion. There's
And
nothing-
last, we would ask, I don't know if you can cure, I had asked for a mistrial before. And our concern was a limiting instruction would draw more attention to Mr. Williams' inappropriate comments during opening argument. And the only appropriate curative instruction I can think of is that Mr. Williams made inappropriate comments during opening argument without specifying that are to be disregarded.
That is of no use at all. That doesn't instruct the jury on anything. If you're going to tell them they have to disregard something, you have to tell them specifically what they need to disregard.
Well, then we'd renew our motion for a mistrial.
Okay, that motion is denied.
I'd also ask that Your Honor listen, that's why I wanted you back into these tapes. If the state's going to allege that they're coming in for the effect on the listener, I think Your Honor has to listen to them before making that determination.
That request is denied.
Just check one other thing, Judge. All right, nothing at this time, Your Honor.
Okay, we're ready to bring in the jury. Let's bring in the jury.
What number is that? Never mind. You're fine. I got it over there. The clerk wants to know what exactly we have.
Jury entering.
All right, counsel may be seated. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Believe it or not, we do know how to tell time. And I apologize for not being back in here at 1 o'clock. Again, a couple issues I had to take up. And I do know that you're going to get tired of hearing those apologies, but you're going to keep getting them from me if we're not on time. And sometimes trials are fluid, things come up and we have to address. So I do apologize when we're not right on time, but we did have a couple matters we had to take up. So we are back. We're ready to, I think, put Tech Moreno back on the stand. He's already been sworn, I believe.
So Moreno, really quick. Let me show you states 59, 60, 36, 62, 63, and 64. Take a look at those. Are those exact duplicate copies of, let's start with number 59. Is that the call between Mr. Shahade and Ms. Dippolito on 3:35 p.m. August 1st, 2009?
Yes, sir.
Is it a true and accurate copy of that call?
Yes.
States number 60 at 4:12 p.m. on August 1st, 2009. Is that also a call between Mr. Shahade and and Ms. Dippolito, and is that a true and accurate copy of that?
Yes,
call?
it is.
States number 36, is that the video of the meeting between Mr. Shahade and Ms. Dippolito at the mobile gas station on August 1st, 2009, sometime after 4:15 p.m.?
Yes.
Is that a true and accurate copy?
Yes, it
of
is.
that video? States number 62, is that from August 3rd of 2009, a call between Mr. Shahade and Ms. Dippolito at 11:38 a.m. On that Monday? Is that a true and accurate copy of that telephone call between Mr. Shahade and Ms. Dippolito?
Yes, it is.
States number 63, is that a call on August 3rd, 2009 at 1:04 p.m.? And did you get the date wrong when you said it on there?
Yes.
All right. Is that a true and accurate call from August 3rd, 2009 at 1:04 p.m. between Ms. Dippolito and Mr. Shahade? Is that a true and accurate call?
Yes.
And at 3:08 p.m. on the same day of August 3rd, 2009, states number 64, is that a true and accurate phone call, that recording of the phone call between Mr. Shahade and Ms. Dippolito?
Yes.
But we would also states 59, 60, 36, 62, 63, and 64. Is that up to this time?
Is this over previously a stated objection?
No, we have no objection, Judge. We approach?
Approach. All right, 59, 60, 36, 62, 63, 64 in evidence over objection.
All right, so states number 59 we're listening to, that's the phone call between Mr. Shahade and Ms. Dippolito at 3:35 p.m. on August 1st, 2009, that Saturday?
Yes, sir.
Get a mic here.
Williams, you want to publish at this time?
Yeah, the state would have to publish all the discs.
Are you asking that I provide the instruction?
Oh, that would be great. I forgot about that. Thanks, Judge.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to give you an instruction with respect to the audio and videotapes that are going to be played at this time. You are about to hear and/or watch a recorded interaction that contains assertions or opinions by Mohammed Shahada to the defendant. These assertions or opinions are pertinent only to explain the defendant's reactions and responses they elicit. You are not to consider these statements by Mr. Shahade as true, but only to establish the context of the defendant's reactions and responses.
Thanks, Judge.
You may publish.
We remove all previous objections, but from before and after launch?
Overruled.
defendant, Dalia
And you
Dippolito.
see her here in court?
Yes.
Can you describe what she's wearing and where she's seated?
She's sitting in front of me. She's wearing like a tan sweater and a white top and black pants.
And then who's the male voice that you hear on the tape?
Mr. Muhammad.
And is it Muhammad Shahadi?
Yes.
Overruled as to that question.
You ready?
Yeah, how far away are you?
Over here at Tire Kingdom, they're just putting on my tires at their tire rotation, so I should be leaving here in about 20 minutes, so I should be there in about a half hour.
Okay, so call me when you're like 10 minutes away.
Okay.
Okay, thanks.
Alright, today's date's going to be August the 1st, 2009. The time right now is 3:35. 3:35. This is reference case number 09.
That's call number 1 on August
Yes.
1st?
Yes.
All right, state's number 60, would that be call, can you see that board, or is that too much?
I can see a little bit.
All right, let me angle it a little better.
Perfect.
State's number 60, call number 2 at 4:12 PM. Where was he when you guys were making these calls?
We were at the police department
Okay.
and the detective bureau.
Keep on your...
Hello?
Hey, okay, I'll be there in 10 minutes.
Whose voices do we hear?
Mr. Muhammad.
And then who is the female voice that said hello?
Dalia's.
What car, which car you in?
Okay, bye.
No, which car you in? Hello? It's like, okay, but hold on.
Sorry, I just missed your call.
It went straight to voice. Just trying to call me back. Oh, she texted me. Tahoe. Alright.
What was that last portion there?
We asked him to ask what kind of car she was driving, and
Objection, hearsay, confrontation clause. May we approach?
Yes.
Did you have a strike the previous question?
The question didn't get answered. Objection sustained.
All right, state's number 36. Is this the actual video? So shortly after state's number 60, number 2, is this the video of Mr. Shahadi meeting with Ms. Dippolito at the mobile gas station when she got into his car?
yes, it is.
Where, when this happened, where were you?
Originally at the meeting,
At
gas station?
Yeah, at the mobile gas station. Do you remember where you were?
Yeah, we were a few lanes down at the gas pumps. away from the Mr. Mohammed's vehicle.
Were you guys in one of those police cars where we can't see in?
Yeah, my vehicle had tinted windows. So it was an unmarked vehicle.
Are we approached, Judge?
Yes.
First, 2009, 4:15 p.m.
No, but I control from here. Oh, yeah. It won't. You have to go back there. Oh no, I'll play it from up there. What are we looking at here in this picture?
This is the confidential informant's vehicle, the inside of it.
Is this Mr. Shahadi's vehicle?
Yes.
And when we watch it, who's going to be the person that, is this the driver's seat of the car?
Yes.
And who's going to be sitting in the driver's seat of the car?
Mr. Mohammed.
And then who gets in the passenger seat?
Dalia.
It's not even over the fucking get it? Like, it's not even about the fucking money. Like, you know that money. We'll spend it, like, in the fucking blink of an eye. It's not about the fucking money. Like, it's about, like, his fucking...
I'm sorry, what? You better let them know.
Did it work? Okay.
Hey, what's up? Huh? I love you too. It's not even over the fucking fucking get it? Like, it's not even about the fucking... Like, you know that money. We'll spend it, like, in the fucking blink of an eye. It's not about the fucking money. Like, it's about, like, his fucking friends and all that other stuff. Like, the thing is, it's like, okay, with his wife, like, she didn't have anything. They were, like, renting. So, like, divorce in her, it didn't matter. Like, me going and fucking filing for divorce, but he'll come after my fucking ass. Period. You know what I mean? It's like, and all his friends, like, he ran into another guy today at Target that was, like, organized crime or whatever, also on probation. Like, he keeps running into all these fucking people. It's insane. He knows a lot of people.
I'm saying this guy, you know, he's on the street, you know, this is all he does. He has nothing to do with you after, okay? And, like, you know, you don't contact him, he don't contact you, and he might tell you, oh, it's like to get out of town or something for a day, you know?
Yeah, but the problem is that I never go out of town. So now all of a sudden the shit's gonna go
I mean,
down.
doesn't make...
Like, I'll go to Boca or I'll go somewhere else. But,
I make an alibi to be somewhere.
right,
They
right.
can verify when it happens.
Yeah, I'll go get my hair done or something, or I'll be somewhere, but I when you go out of town, I never go anywhere. Right away, everyone's gonna be like, oh, what a coincidence. You never fucking go anywhere the day you finish.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I have to ask you to step into the jury room for just one moment. You just stay right there, officer. All right, counsel, you may be seated. First thing I want to know, Mr. Williams, is the second tape. I want to know immediately whether it has the subtitles.
The second videotape?
Whatever you're about to stick in.
Oh, this one has none.
Is that the same tape as this?
Identical, except it has no writing on it.
Okay. Here's what I'm going to do. Mr. Rosenfeld, you don't have to come up, but if you want to come up for this, that's fine. That's the tape that you're going to use.
No, I'm trying to see if the audio on this is better than the audio on that, because this is so hard to hear.
No, that's not a question. That's a statement. That's the tape you're going to use, assuming it can be heard. Here's the problem with what you got going on right now. You're permitted to use a transcript, and I can instruct on a transcript, as I told you, the standard instruction. The problem is that, and I don't know, Mr. Claypool, did you review this thing in advance, this tape? The problem is that we're going to get into, is that an accurate transcription of what it is that's on the tape? And normally when you do this, you prepare as you know, as everyone here should know, you prepare a written transcript. You have a court reporter, somebody prepare a transcript. That transcript is shared with the parties in advance. If there are any objections to the accuracy of it, there is case law that suggests the court is to review it and, if possible, correct any inaccuracies, or a witness with knowledge must testify. In other words, a person that heard the conversation must testify as to the accuracy of the transcript. Okay? So at this point, I don't know that any of that can be done in time to play a tape with the transcript on it, because I don't know whether there's any alleged discrepancies. If there are, perhaps this witness could testify as to what those discrepancies are, because the case law says it has to be a witness with knowledge, which is a person that heard the conversation. So it would have to be the participants or someone listening. And so what I'm inclined to do at this time, because I'm not convinced that can all be accomplished, and I don't know whether the accuracy of that those subtitles can be verified. What I'm inclined to do is tell you, we'll go without a transcript. I'm going to instruct them that the previous tape contained a transcript. They are to disregard it, that the evidence is what they see and hear for themselves, and they shall disregard the transcript and rely upon, in other words, it's not the general instruction I'd give about having a transcript. It's a curative saying you are to disregard that transcript, you are to listen for yourself to the evidence. The evidence is the video and the audio. Because I don't want to get into a situation this late in the game where we're arguing about whether that's accurate, because I can tell you what's going to happen next. You'll be playing that, and someone's going to jump up and say, what it said there is not what I heard. And then I'm going to have to go through a process of determining whether that's accurate or not. And that's not, in a reasonable period of time, that's not capable of being done at this time, because the transcript would be, like I said, a transcript you could sit down and read, not subtitles. And so that's the way we're going to proceed. Ms. Lord.
I can inform the court, to my recollection previously, Ms. Parker would have been the one that supplemented, but it was my recollection that when that was done, it was all given to her counsel at the time. Obviously, all that discovery has been provided.
Well, I'm sure it was. And at that time, Ms. Dippolito's counsel at that time could have said, yeah, this transcript is fine, I agree. Most of the time, parties do. Most of the time when there's a transcript, they agree this is accurate.
2009, 4/15.
They usually agree. So it would not surprise me at all that if before there was an agreement. But I don't know if there's agreement now. I get a sense from what's been going on there won't be agreement. And so the only way to cure this is to tell them, and I couldn't even see it until Mr. Rosenfeld brought it to my attention, I didn't know it was there, is to instruct them they must disregard that they're going to be played an audio and video recording They must rely upon what they see and hear, period.
Just two issues in renewing our motion for mistrial. I wasn't able to see it, I came up, but my co-counsel and Ms. Dippolito noticed that they were actually taking notes and writing down, and they very well could have been, or likely were writing down what was in the closed caption. At this point, regardless of what instruction you give them, that will not cure the prejudice.
Well, that's only if first of all, they could have been writing down what they heard. I don't know what they were writing down, and we're not going to ask them what they were writing down. Secondly, it would only be an issue if what was there was actually inaccurate from what was actually being said. Again, I get back to the fact that I trust jurors to follow my instructions, that we rely upon that. And so I understand your issue. If that's a motion for mistrial based on that portion of the transcript which has already been published, I'm going to deny that motion. I think a curative instruction, which I've said I'm going to give, will cure any prejudice. You said there was a second matter, though, I thought.
We'd argue that a limiting instruction is not.
Okay. Your argument is that I can't cure the prejudice, that a mistrial is the only appropriate remedy. I disagree. I think I can cure the prejudice with an instruction.
The second part is, we've been addressing this very tape for purposes of the motion to suppress. And the argument I consistently brought up was about the Arabic and there being no translation. Now the state's saying they had transcripts the entire time, for your honor.
Those are two separate issues. This transcript is not a translation. This transcript it's the same thing as giving the tape to a court reporter and the court reporter preparing a physical transcript. The only thing that's happened here is they've taken that transcript and interposed it onto the actual video. There's no translation here, and my understanding is this disc does not contain any conversations between Mr. Shahadi and anyone else except for Ms. Dippolito, and because those recordings wouldn't be relevant for these proceedings and would be hearsay. So I think we're dealing with two different things. There's no translation here. This is a transcript.
That was a separate issue, Judge. That came to my attention when Ms. Laurie mentioned that there is a transcript of this entire tape.
She's talking about on the screen.
No, she said previous counsel has a written transcript of this.
That's to my recollection, they would have given them that, but I
think she's referring to what they have in evidence, that what was there before, and they're just playing what was there before. I think that's the reference that she's making. I don't know of any translation of the Arabic at the end of a tape that's not even in evidence. That's not even in evidence at this point.
The issue I want to address is the tape that Mr. Williams has that we then would put that into evidence, I assume. That has a lot of other things on it, so we're going to need to somehow
I'll make a copy of that. That's no
make
problem.
a copy tonight of just this to put in. You understand what I'm saying?
I'm understanding what you're saying.
I just don't want something that's other things on a disc that are not in evidence.
You can only put in evidence what you were offering, which is the conversation. That's it. Other than that, nothing else should be on the tape that actually comes in evidence. You may have to substitute that. The important thing now is, number one, only the recording between Mr. Shahadi and Ms. Dippolito is coming in. Number two, it's not going to have a transcript. It's not going to have subtitles at the bottom. And number three, I'm instructing them, to the extent that there were subtitles or a transcript on what they've seen before, they are directed by the court to disregard it. That the evidence is what they hear and what they see. All right, so do you have another tape that we can use?
Let me just see if there's some decent sound.
I'm going to object to authentication. This witness has not seen this CD, Judge. Authenticated the other one.
Same CD, isn't it?
It's the same exact CD.
Okay, Mr. Rosenfeld, would you like him to sit here and listen to it? Let's do it. Let him listen to it. What's that? You need him to listen to this tape so he can authenticate it? It's going to be, what's the number?
This one is 36.
So like the board's concurrent, it didn't matter. Like me going and fucking filing for divorce, like he'll come after my fucking ass. Period.
Okay,
You know
what
what I
I'm trying
mean?
to say is that
And all his friends, like he ran into another guy today at Target that was like organized crime or whatever, also on probation. Like he keeps running into all these fucking people with a big deal. Like he knows a lot of people.
what I'm saying, this guy, you know, he's on the street, you know, this is all he does. He has nothing to do with you after,
Good.
okay? And, like, you know, you don't contact him, he don't contact you, and he might tell you, oh, it's like to get out of town or something for a day.
And Judge, we'd also,
Is that the tape?
It is, Judge. I have better speakers back in my office.
No, I want to make sure whether he's, because has he listened to it sufficiently for your purposes to authenticate?
He's seen this.
Well, you got to put it back on the record. I mean, he's going to have to, again, testify to the authenticity of that tape because there's been an objection interposed. And Mr. Rosenfeld?
we'd also, I guess, move to exclude any expletives played in this tape. Specifically, there is a racial epithet stated by Ms. Dippolito at one point that is not relevant. It's unfairly prejudicial. This isn't a DUI case where it goes to impairment. That would necessarily incite the jurors, especially in light of our jury pool. And we'd ask that the state redact that.
State?
Judge, I would say part of her statements that she's made, and to my understanding, part of her defense is that this was acting, and so it would go to, you know, a role that she may be playing or what she's portraying that she was doing. I understand it's not a DUI or going to the issue of impairment, but I think that it portrays her state of mind also, as far as the state's case of A, her saying it was acting, but B, us saying that her intent to do this, that it's, and I don't remember every single.
It's a 403 objection. It's the probative value is outweighed by the risk of unfair prejudice. It's a
I
403.
don't think the prejudice to her is outweighed by the probative value of showing her true state of mind of exactly what she's intending to have happen.
They're trying to portray her to be a racist for using an expletive term.
The state has no intent to argue.
I think
that
they're
she's
trying to
racist.
portray her that way. It was a statement that was made within the tape. I don't know one's made that
It's not
portrayal.
relevant. She uses it as slang, and you know, I think more importantly, I don't know what the state's talking about acting. I don't remember us ever saying anything about acting. I don't know what happened at the first trial, but
Okay, I don't need anything further on this. This really goes to the state of the mind, what she was doing at the time. I don't think the prejudice is outweighed by the probative value is outweighed by the risk of unfair prejudice. Your 403 objection is denied.
Yeah, but the problem is that I never go out of town, so now all of a sudden this shit's.
Are we ready to proceed?
Let me just cue it up, Judge, get it ready for them, and then we'll be ready.
All right, this is going to be substitute 36.
Yeah, this will be 36. You can just call it 36.
I'll give the clerk back the original 36.
Are we ready to proceed?
Almost. Let me just cue it up.
He has nothing to do with you after,
Good.
okay?
It's not even over the fucking money. Like,
Get ready to go.
Bring out the jury.
The clerk's requesting that we do it as a 36A since it's not a direct swap.
36A.
and the other CD that you admitted into evidence, what are we doing with that? That should no longer be in evidence.
ID only.
Jury entry.
I'll handle it in a minute, Mr. Rosenfeld. No, you're okay. You're okay. All right, counsel, you may be seated. Welcome back, members of the jury. I do have an instruction I need to give to you before we proceed any further. The audio video that was being shown to you a moment ago before the break contained subtitles. Those subtitles are not evidence. I'm instructing you to disregard those subtitles. The evidence in this case is what you see in the video and what you hear on the audio. The subtitles were not evidence, and you're instructed to disregard them at this time. You may proceed, Mr. Williams.
I love you too.
Yeah, me too. Honestly, you're worth seriously, kill me over that much money?
It's not even over the fucking money. Like, you don't fucking get it. Like, it's not even about the fucking money. Like, you know that money. We'll spend it, like, in the fucking blink of an eye. It's not about the fucking money. Like, it's about, like, his fucking friends and all that other shit. Like, the thing is, like, okay, with his wife, like, she didn't have anything. They were, like, renting. So, like, divorcing her, it didn't matter. Like, me going and fucking filing for divorce, like, he'll come after my fucking ass. Period.
Okay,
You know
well,
what
I'm
I mean?
trying to
It's
say is,
like, and all his friends, like, he ran into another guy today at Target that was, like, organized crime or whatever, also on probation. Like, he keeps running into all these fucking people, is what I'm saying to you. Like, he knows a lot of people.
all I'm saying, this guy, he's on the rich in the street, this is all he does. He has nothing to do with you after.
Good.
Okay, and, like, you don't contact him, he don't contact you, and he might tell you, oh, it's like to get out of town or something for a day,
Yeah, but the problem is that I never go out of town. So now all of a sudden the shit's gonna go
I
down
mean,
and I'm not
doesn't
going
make...
Like, I'll go to
He'll give you-
Boca or I'll go somewhere else, but
It's like an alibi to be somewhere.
Right,
where they
right,
can
I'll
verify
go-
when it happened.
yeah, I'll go get my hair done or something, or I'll be somewhere, but I mean, to go out of town, I never go anywhere. Right away, everyone's gonna be like, oh, what a coincidence. You never fucking go anywhere, and the day you leave, the shit happens.
Okay, did you give me the address and a picture of him, or...
I have a picture of him right now.
Okay, and just right now, you're right here, right behind these towns right here, the two-story town?
Not the other one, on the left. If you want, follow me home. I'm right here, I'm right down the corner if you want.
No, I'm late as hell. What I'm gonna do, because you want as a face, I told me he goes to LA Fitness, right?
Yeah, but he just had surgery done, so he hasn't been going to the fucking gym.
Okay, so let's say he stalks your house for a day or two. Will he step outside to...
He walks the dogs.
Okay, that's fine.
Like, he goes and, you know what I mean, like, he walks the dogs or whatever, but, like, when's he doing this? Because this other shit that you fucking did before, I gave all this fucking money and nothing
Yeah, you
was
gave
done.
it to the niggers. I had nothing to do with it. And I told you
Cops?
stay away from them.
I didn't give them anything.
I told
What are you talking about?
The Larry, all done when you walked into the clothes store. I told you.
I didn't give them any money.
Oh, they told me you did. You told them that you were going to give them my Range Rover or something like that.
No, that was bullshit. That guy still called. Called me, but I told him I said,
Yo,
I'm
they're
out of town.
trouble, yo. I'm
No, I know.
telling you, they do it. They're going to get you in trouble.
They
Yo.
don't even know about this. They don't know about this, they don't
I
know
don't
fucking
talk to
anything.
them.
The other guy that wasn't with them.
No, don't
He
talk. If
called,
I'm
he
doing
called
this,
me,
I
but
got
no,
nothing to do with
right,
it.
I don't talk to them, they don't even ask me about you. Not the other guy, the other one is the one, because he wanted to help with some sort of website bullshit, but I haven't talked to him in like a couple months.
Okay, after he kills him, whatever, your mom and all of them are not gonna, like, his mom is not gonna get suspicious of you or anything like that?
Why me? Like, do you know what fucking
Didn't you
killing
say
somebody
that-
is? Yeah, but killing somebody, come on. I mean, that's fucking, you know, nobody's gonna be able to point a finger at me. But I need him to say, like, remember you asked me who's his enemy, who's this, who's that?
Yeah, I was trying to tell you.
All right, there is this guy that, like, fucking hates him. Like, he snitched them out, and now that family's doing time right now.
Okay, now, if he doesn't have no direct contact with you other than the part when... Okay, he's not even gonna collect from you until after he shows you, you know, he's dead and the news, that's the way he works shit.
Right.
So, if you fuck him over, he'll come after you.
How the fuck would I fuck him over with $3,500?
I'm just telling you, that's how he is.
I know,
He's
but-
a dirty guy.
No, that's fine, like, but how, you gotta tell him too, like, you know, I can't go fucking meeting Buddy and giving him money, like, he better send someone and then I'll
No,
send
this is
someone.
gonna be after it's done.
All
He's
right.
not taking it before, it's gonna be after it's done. It's on my word, okay? I know him, you know, like, back in the days, he got out of the military, he really didn't have a job,
Right.
and all this shit, so he's good at it.
Okay, but now, how am I supposed to know what day he's gonna do it?
He's gonna give you a couple of days notice. He's
Like,
not,
for example, like Wednesday, he's going to Boca. He's got like a dentist appointment in the morning.
we can't put it on his schedule. He's gonna know the best time, where, furthest place from your house, he's gonna have everything organized.
Okay,
Okay, it's gonna be before Tuesday, Wednesday, something like that, because he's going to Costa Rica Thursday.
all right,
So
so
he
he wants
wants
to get
to-
paid before then, right,
Look, as soon as he brings you the paper, you know he's dead, you're gonna have to pay him.
all right.
Seriously.
What paper is he gonna bring me? I'm gonna know he's fucking dead, like the cops are gonna go.
Newspaper, whatever,
Okay.
whatever,
Fine.
as long as you get the proof, you know, then, you know, you're straight. But,
Why
like I
don't
said,
I
you
just
promised
fucking give
me.
you the money and you give it to
No,
him?
no,
Okay,
I'm not
fine.
gonna do that. I'm giving him the deposit, whatever,
Yeah.
and, I'm being straight honest, like, I really appreciate if you can help me out a little bit with, like, the money, only like, maybe an extra $200 on that. I'm not getting nothing out of it.
What are you talking about?
Like, you know, just throw me, 2 bills, because I'm, like, behind on some stuff. Not 2,000, just like 200. I'm not making
I brought
nothing up.
1,200, like that's all I brought. He's asking for 1,200?
You can't pull out an ATM or debit or anything.
I withdrew money today to fucking get this. Let me see if it'll let me take it. If it'll let me take it, I'll take it for you.
Okay. You want checks?
And so then what are you asking me for afterwards? Like, I'll give you 20 once it's done.
That's it, I'm not greedy, just someone just be able to catch up on what, you know, the things. He
Right.
says he has 100,000 bank account, whatever, just give me 20 with cash, like, you know.
Right, no, of course, I'm not gonna write you a check. I know that. But yeah, everyone's gonna think it's related to that fucking bullshit, because I'm gonna tell them, I'm gonna say, you know, like, bullshit, I'm just gonna tell them, like, these guys went in, like, he's been bumping into guys. I'm gonna tell them about the guy at Target that we ran into, the weird guy that lives in our fucking neighborhood too, that's on fucking probation for something else. I'm gonna throw all their fucking names in and I don't care. I'm just gonna start naming a whole bunch of stuff. I'm gonna say, you know.
Okay, that's what I want to talk about. No, let's just get this shit done with. I don't want to hear from this guy after. You don't want to hear from this guy after. That's it. It's done.
I know, and we never talk about it again. Ever do we talk about it again. And you're sure, like, we can trust this guy and everything's okay with this guy, right?
Yo, the people what he's done, you trust him. He's known for that. What's good about it is, like, he doesn't have no fear too much because he's legally here. So it's like, you know, they ended to put his ass.
Okay, here. You're gonna drive me to the ATM?
There's an ATM right here? Yes.
Yeah, but the thing is that I used the one over, sometimes they don't let you take out. You think it'll let me take it out?
Yeah, no.
Alright, I'll try.
I swear, my wallet's empty because I'm going through.
Let me show you states number 61. Recognize that?
Yes, I do.
Is that the cash that Ms. Dippolito handed over to Mr. Shahade that we just saw in the video?
Yes.
Check with offer states 61 of evidence.
Any objection to 61?
Yes, Your Honor, may we approach?
Approach.
Officer Moreno, is that the $1,200 that Mr. Shahade provided to you as soon as he got back to the police department?
Yes, it's got my signature on it and the date and everything on it.
You counted out, it was $1,200?
Yes.
Which matched exactly what Ms. Dippolito said that she provided to Mr. Shahade?
Yes.
Judge of the State would offer state 61 of evidence.
Still objecting?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, the objection is overruled, but I do want the parties to come up right for one moment. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to have to ask you to step back into the jury room for one moment. I apologize for the delay. Okay, Mr. Rosenfeld, why don't you come forward, listen with him, make sure we're redacting what I've agreed to redact.
Seriously, I was supposed to be.
Alright, good.
Fuck, you got me nervous. Okay.
Okay.
I know, but how far is Bank of America?
They won't let me do it. Follow me to Bank of America.
Where is that?
Because I told you, I would.
I know, but how far is Bank of America?
On Boynton Beach, and then if you want, you could take 95 from there.
It's that far?
Huh?
It's that far?
Like, it'll take us 5 minutes to get there, but then you can take 95 from there instead of Gateway.
Okay, no. What I'll just do, take 800. You give him the 400, the extra 400 when you see him, because I'll be able to. I'll just take the 8. I'll give him the 8. You know what I'm saying? And then you give him the.
Yeah, but that doesn't look fucking weird.
No, because I'll grab it for him. I'll grab it for him.
Sure.
Yeah. Don't worry, he's straight. He just needs the price of the gun. That's why he does everything
If you're
separate.
sure everything else is okay?
Yeah.
You're sure.
Yo, what more sugar you want? You're planning a murder. Come on, stop,
I don't
yo.
want to seem like a nigger either. I'm fucking giving him. You know what I mean?
No, planning a murder. Come on, stop, yo. Planning a murder. Come on, stop, yo.
I don't want to seem like a nigger either. I'm fucking giving him. You know what I mean?
No.
Whatever. Alright.
I don't
Is that
know.
it?
Is that it? I don't know.
Is that what
I
you're
can't tell what
thinking?
she says.
Yeah, can you keep playing and keep stopping?
That's the. Did you listen to
He
it?
played it back because he was concerned that was a statement you were concerned about.
He does everything
If you're
separate.
sure everything else is okay?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yo, what more sugar you want? You're planning a murder. Come on, stop,
I don't
yo.
want to seem like a nigger either. I'm fucking giving him. You know what I mean?
No.
Whatever. Alright.
Alright.
Okay. Will you smile?
No, it's not easy to smile about, yo. It's not easy to smile about.
It's so loud they can hear him there. So, you know, I don't think they can hear anything that so far that's a problem, because they're going to hear all this in a moment. But you're going to either have to, you know, tune it down. You guys get close to the speaker.
Yeah, I'm right here. I can hear it fine if you turn it
Yeah,
down.
the speakers are right
No,
there.
I
Turn
can
it
totally
down.
hear the mic's away, Jeff. Is that what he's talking about?
I don't know.
Make out what he's saying?
Why don't you just keep playing the rest of the day? I don't see the problem with that.
No, I thought this had to do with divorces and problems, and I think we don't even do this. Yeah, shit happens. All right. Let's stay non contact and shit, so let's not stay in contact with each other, so like no phone, like just. It has to be by then. So, alright.
It's off now, isn't it?
I I turned it off. Yeah, it's the end. She's gone. He's driving off.
Which section were you?
When you skip through about 5 minutes to get
I-
closer to the end, if I've been in there.
He said she was out of the car, Judge. I
I
started.
said I'm 90% sure that's what it was. He pushed
Back it up, play it.
That's what I've been trying to do. I'm just trying to. No explanations, you need to do nothing, that's it, then you don't have to do.
Right?
Just when you go to the.
Right, but right now I'm not seeing one. Why am I fucking the fucking pressure? Really? You're gonna give us something with my fucking fingerprints all over?
Let's show it to young people. I never the thousand for the I was supposed to be fucking working.
But you're sure that this should like fucking let me fall or it's not gonna.
Yo, this guy is more. This guy's fucking cute, yo.
Because you were like, oh, he's on the fucking left. And you're like, he's not on the fucking left for anything. I had him looked up. So it's like, you know, there was bullshit. You weren't on any fucking watch list.
Yo, this guy's the best one. It's not working. He doesn't try to think that the one who gets the big gun with it.
Right.
You know? It's okay.
Okay. And then, you know, like, we already fucking got it. I'm not, you know, I'm not going to sound like that shit was fucking obvious. All of a sudden, we go, I got it, we go, we're not going to go out of shit fucking happen. Alright, and then I'm not really looking at what I'm saying. Or be an element by five. What do you think of the money job?
Today, we're gonna go down.
What? No. Don't fast forward if you're complaining about fast forward. When he ended it previously?
Yeah, when he lost it here.
Like it was around 32, 33, somewhere here. It was after this. It was after this.
I'm gonna throw all their fucking names in and I don't care. I'm just gonna throw names on a bunch of stuff and you're thinking.
That's what I want to talk about. Was this shit done with? I don't want to hear from the staff, you want to hear from the staff, that's it, it's done.
Judge Elvis was already played to the jury.
After, we talk about it now. And you're sure, like, you can trust this guy and everything's gonna be this guy.
Yo, the people, what he's done, you trust me, he's known for that. What's good about it, like, you don't have to pretty much what he usually is, you know? And we put it out.
You can send me these ones?
Is it building county?
Yeah, but the name, I used the one over, and you don't like, oh, you don't let me know.
I swear, all that's up to you, when you look at us, if I'm working, that's why I swear, you got.
I've known you for fucking ever. I've brought you forever, like, no, I know.
I'm late for work,
And he knows the chalk and everything like that. And I have a picture of the torch, and he doesn't need that one.
You just need to see him once outside the community. Walking along the road.
Can you fucking come up?
Here.
Here. But does this look a picture or no?
Yeah. Blood, please, in your life, but after this, seriously, don't ever do this again.
You know what? You fucking start getting your shit
No,
together.
that's what I've been trying to do, y'all. I'm just trying to.
You know what the house is like where I live.
Just leave that.
Okay.
No extra information, you need to do nothing. That's up to him, you don't have to do.
I'm not thinking that, right?
Just when you don't give me the.
Right, but right now I'm not seeing that online. Why am I fucking sending off this fucking picture? Really? You're gonna give him something with my fucking fingerprints all over?
That's all it is, you don't need to do that. I never like 1,000 again with one way. Dude, I was supposed to fucking work.
But you're showing us the shit like fucking $90, like it's not.
Yo,
Oh,
this guy is more.
because
This is fucking
because
cute, no.
you were like, oh, he's on the fucking left. And, you know, he's not on no fucking left for anything. I haven't looked up. So it's like, you know, that was bullshit. He wasn't on any fucking watch list.
Yo, this guy's the best. It's not bullshit. He doesn't try to think anything. He just doesn't give a shit. He's done with this.
Right.
My investigators found it. See if I can. I'll tell you what it is. Investigators. I'll tell you where it is. Yeah. One second, Judge.
I'm not going anywhere.
I can call you the time right now if you need 2 minutes.
Do what?
I can get a call right now and get the time for my investigator.
It's right there. It can't be that much longer to listen.
The entire thing has been played.
Yeah.
The entire thing.
We might have been through it, Judge. I don't think.
I thought, hang on, guys. I thought early on in this frustrating process that Mr. Williams asked you twice, is that it? I don't know where that was on that transcript, but, and I'm not as close to those speakers as you are, but I think that was the place you were concerned about. I thought I heard a
Guess
word.
what it is, Judge. If you,
Well, that's the closest I've
if
heard.
you imagined it, then you could probably think it was that.
Well, I don't know. I'm just saying that's the closest that I've heard
And then,
to a racial slur. That's the closest I've heard, and I haven't heard anything else.
And I played it 3 times
I
that
think
for
it's
him.
after she gets out of the car. If there's something, then I think that was the area he was.
I don't know. That's what I'm just saying. Early on in this process, I heard something that sounded close to what you're concerned about.
August 1st, 2009, you smile about it, dude. No, I thought that shit into the divorces and funds, and I think we don't even do this.
Is that what you're concerned about, Mr. Roosevelt?
No, you know what, Judge, this might have been at the beginning. I just got time, I got one thing.
At the beginning, I haven't heard anything at the beginning.
Just told
The
one.
very beginning isn't even taped, it's when he's still, what's her name?
Mr. Rosenfeld, I want to accommodate this objection, but so far I've heard nothing.
This is not.
Doesn't start until 2025-30.
150?
Did you not start that?
I started it at 2025-30.
It didn't even start where the objectionable link.
She didn't get in the car until 2025-30.
Well, you just heard her voice right there, in the female's voice in the tape right
It's
there.
somebody else that he's having a phone call with.
I'll call you right back, okay?
Alright, let me have some people over to the furniture, that's why.
What time?
Well, that's why I wanna know what time you're gonna be home, so that I can schedule it for the
All right, then
night.
we'd ask you about that one section where, that Your Honor referred to before, where it's a little unclear as to what she said.
Where is that? I mean, you all have the timer in front of you. I can't even see the
Mr.
screen.
Williams says the time.
40. It was right before. 2038, 42. Right when he says, please. Right after that.
You know, what more circuit you want? You're planning a murder. Come on, stop, yo.
Yeah, there it is.
Oh, only 5 times. Good.
Okay, all right, we got it. Can you
Judge,
redact
can you
it?
stop with the unprofessionalism?
I tell you what I'm going to tell both of you. You're going to start acting professionally. I'm not going to have this bickering between the two of you. Doesn't help me make rulings. Doesn't assist the jury. They're not even in here. Stop bickering, act professionally, or there will be sanctions. That goes for both sides. Can you redact what I ask you to redact, Mr.
I'll
Ramos?
stop it when he says, trying to commit a murder.
Right, and then skip
I'll stop
ahead.
it, and I will turn the volume off.
Skip
I'll
ahead
skip ahead and
and
talk
turn it
about
back on. Okay.
But I have to play with it a little bit just to see the exact time, so. I don't-
Okay, make sure you've got the exact times. We'll bring the jury back out, and we're going to try to get through this tape.
2038.
Here, let me get whatever. I don't need you here.
I want to see the times.
Because I'll just take the.
40.
You know, what more circuit you want? You're planning a murder. Come on.
41. 2038, 41.
Stop, yo.
Start the other wall. Speaker.
This one. Or what if we just...
Right.
So by 45, it's out. So from 42 to
You good?
45, we should be
I have to write it down.
Are you,
2038,
I don't have a
42.
pen.
2038, 42 to 2038, 45 is when you came back in, and it's one word, so take a second.
All right, we good, Judge?
I don't know, you tell me, Mr. Rosenfeld, are we good? Are we ready to go, Mr. Williams? Okay, do you now want a redaction instruction?
Yes, Your Honor.
Just trying to get back to that one.
Yeah, I'll put it back.
No, the people when he's done, trust me, he's known for that. It was good about it, you know?
You ready? Let's bring in the jury.
Jury entry.
Counsel may be seated. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. You don't want to hear it, but I'm going to apologize anyway. I'm sorry for the delay. There are things we had to take up. I appreciate your continuing patience. One instruction I do want to give you before we continue. Portions of the video that you are watching and listening to have been redacted. What that means is portions have been deleted. Those portions which have been deleted are irrelevant and will not aid your assist you in consideration of the evidence. The fact that the video has been edited in any way should not affect your consideration of the remainder of the video or the evidence presented. You may continue.
As published, it's 61 for the jury.
You may publish.
Okay, are you gonna drive me to the ATM?
Is it the ATM? Yes.
Yeah, but the thing is that I used the one over. Sometimes they don't let you take out. You think it'll let me take it out?
Yeah, no.
Alright, I'll try.
I swear, my wallet's empty because I've been going through all the shit in my work. That's why I asked you to grab just a
You know
couple
I
to see
don't
you.
care. Like, I've known you for fucking ever. I brought pictures. I brought you forever. It's like, you
No,
know.
just give me one picture of him. I
I
don't want
know.
to carry too much paper.
No, I know, but let me see.
You know, I'm late for work. Let's get this done. So I gotta meet him too.
And he knows the truck and everything
He knows
like
the
that.
truck. That's all.
And I have a picture of the Porsche. Like, he doesn't need that then, is what you're saying.
He just needs to see him once outside your community. Or walking the dog, whatever.
So that one. My grandfather, he's like dying.
This is him?
My grandfather?
No, this is
Yeah.
him. Okay, just give me this.
Yeah, but take my grandfather fucking out of the picture. Can't you fucking cut him up?
Here.
Here. He's here. But is this a good picture or no?
Yeah, that's fine. Gloves, they're getting your life straight after this. Seriously, don't ever do this shit again, you know?
You know what? You fucking start getting your shit
No,
together too.
that's
Don't
what I've been
fucking
trying to
lecture
do,
me.
y'all under this. I'm just trying to
These
tell
are
you.
what the houses look like where I live.
Here. So, just leave that. That's it.
Alright. Okay, so you're fine.
No extra information you get from him, nothing. That's it. Him, you don't know.
Let me show you state's number 76 and state's number 3A and B. When Mr. Shahade, did you guys follow Mr. Shahade back from the mobile gas station to the Point Beach Police Department?
Yes, we did.
And when he got back there, did he turn over the 2 photographs that she had provided to him?
Yes, yes, he did.
And are those 2 photographs in state's number, what number is that one?
76.
State's number 76? Is that, those are the 2 photographs?
Yes, they are.
Judge it off of state's number 76 and evidence?
Any objection to 76? 76 and evidence without objection.
And the 2 larger photos, what exhibit are they?
They're just copies, enlargements of the original photos that she provided.
And are these actual duplicates of state 76? They're state 23A and B?
Yes, they are.
Just larger?
Yes.
The other overstates 23A and B into evidence at this time.
cumulative to the same photo
All right, is that your only objection, Mr. Rosenfeld?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, overruled. 23A and B will be in evidence over objection.
Has to publish it.
You may publish.
I'm not seeing him, right?
Just when it's done, give him the...
Right, but right now I'm not seeing him. I'm not anything. Wipe my fucking prints off those fucking pictures. Really? You're gonna give him something with my fucking fingerprints all over?
I'm gonna show it to him. He's not gonna keep it.
Alright. Okay, let me see if I can pull this out right now.
I can give him the 1,000 for the gun, then give him the 200 later, and it's gonna be just 200. Conspiracy, I was supposed to be the fucking work.
But you're sure that this shit's like fucking like it's solid, like it's not gonna...
Yo,
oh, he
this guy is more...
left, or-
This guy's
oh,
fucking cute,
because,
yo.
Because you were like, oh, he's on the fucking list, and you know, he's not on no fucking list for anything, because I had him looked up. So it's like, you know, that was bullshit. He wasn't on any fucking watch list.
Yo, this guy's a professional. It's not bullshit. He doesn't charge 10 grand if he do, because all he does is get it done, that's it. It's
Right.
You know?
Alright, good.
Oh, you got me nervous. Okay.
Okay. And then, you know, like, we already fucking said, like, I'm not, you know, whatever, I'm not going out of town. Like, that shit looks fucking obvious. All of a sudden I'm gonna go, I never fucking go anywhere. Now I'm gonna go out of town and this shit fucking happens.
Okay.
Alright, and he's not, like I told you, he's not going to the gym anymore, because before he'd be at LA Fitness by 5. Alright, when are you gonna give him the money and shot?
Today, he's going to buy a store.
Alright.
We'll give him 1,000.
Alright, let me take this out right now.
Let me show you states number 35A through C. Recognize those three photographs.
Yes, I do.
Are those photographs, surveillance photographs that you guys were able to take while you were watching this encounter at the mobile gas station?
Yes, they were.
All right, Judge State would offer states 35A through C into evidence at this time.
Any objection to 35A through C?
No objection, Your Honor.
Okay, 35A through C in evidence without objection.
All right, just so the jury knows, the first one's 35A, the second one's 35B, and the last one's 35C. Tell them what they are before I pass it to them.
This is surveillance photos of the gas station during the meeting between the informant, Mr. Mohammed, and the defendant, Dalia, at the gas station. We were conducting surveillance. You're going to see the Tahoe, which is the one as she arrived, and then you're going to see a silver Lexus, which is what the CI, the informant, was driving. And also there's a photo of her walking in the parking lot of the gas station.
Boynton Beach, and then if you want, you could take 95 from there.
It's that far?
Huh?
It's that far?
Like, it'll take us 5 minutes to get there, but then you can take 95 from there instead of Gateway.
Okay, no. What I'll just do, take 800. You give him the 400, the extra 400 when you see him, because I'll be able to. I'll just take the 8. I'll give him the 8. You know what I'm saying? And then you give him the.
Because that doesn't look fucking weird.
No, because I'll grab it for him. I'll grab it.
Sure.
Yeah. Don't worry, it's straight. He just needs the price of the gun. That's where he does everything except
You're sure everything else is okay?
Yeah.
You're sure?
Yo, what sure do you want? You're planning a murder. Come on, stop, yo.
Alright.
Alright.
Okay. Will you smile?
No, it's not easy to smile about, yo. It's not easy to smile about.
All this time, you know, the
No, I've been fucked up shit. I've been through divorces and problems, and I can't believe I'm even doing
Who
this.
the hell told you never to fucking get married?
Yeah, shit happens.
I know. Fuck, I ended up in the same boat as you. You're right, we are a lot alike.
Alright, let me go.
Okay. So that's it, so we're not.
Let's stay not in contact next day or two. Let's not stay in contact next day or two. Like, don't call me, don't call it. Like, just.
No, but you're saying for sure by fucking Wednesday, right?
It has to be by then.
Okay.
So.
Alright, good.
Alright?
Okay.
God forgive me. Alright.
See you later. Bye.
Does he then drive back to the Boynton Beach Police Department with you guys following?
Yes.
And does she return to her car and drive off?
Yes.
So does that end our tapes for August 1st in 2009?
Yes.
All right, so now, so he told during the conversation that there was the discussion about don't have any contact for the next day or two, so that would have included Sunday, the second?
That conversation, actually, that was on the first on that video.
Yeah, on the first, they talked about that, let's not have any conversation for the next day or two.
Yes.
All right, so is the next action that you guys take start on Monday now, the August 3rd?
Yes.
All right, is this, so this is call number 62, that's number 4 on our list there?
Yes.
May we approach your honor?
Yes.
Make sure it doesn't automatically start.
That's Mr. Mohammed.
And
the
who was the
informant.
female voice?
Dalia.
Yeah, what are you doing?
Listen to my home. The guy called me. He gave me up for shit today. I'm trying to think. You won't feel comfortable if you go by yourself, right?
Not really, no.
Okay. I'll be. He told me between 1 and 3. I'm gonna give him your phone number so he can call you. Well, listen, like I said, okay, don't give him any personal information about yourself. You know, basically just he wants to know where and, you know, what to do, and he wants to know you get for the money.
Yeah.
When it's done. No, he just goes to the long distance with somewhere, but not really. Where? Hold on there. I got another line. Hold on.
Yeah, but if he asks me where I live, do I tell him?
No, there's no point for you telling him where you live. Let's see. You don't want it done at your house, right?
Maybe, that's why. Like, I wanted to talk to him about it.
You might want it done at your house. That's crazy. Okay, so he's gonna give you a call. Between 1 and 3. It's only that between 1 and 3. So you gotta make sure that you're available because he's driving all the way down from Miami.
Alright, but tell him, like, if I did something to him on the phone, like, oh yeah, you know, I pulled up some lists for you, tell him not to be like, what the fuck is she talking about?
Wait, say it again?
Like, when he calls me, like, if I'm around people, I'm gonna say, oh, you know, yeah, I pulled up some listings for you, and I'm gonna, like, walk away to be able to talk to him, but if I say that to him, tell him not to get all freaked out.
Well, you might get freaked out if I was trying to tell you, make sure between those hours you're, like, free and no one's around you.
I know that, but that's like you telling me, I don't know what time he's calling, so would I do not be around anyone for 4 hours? Like, I'll walk away or whatever, like, I'll walk away.
It's a 2-hour window period from 1 to 3.
What?
It's a 2-hour window period from 2 to 3. I mean, you can't wait. But make sure you're by yourself by then.
Alright, I will. Okay.
Well, if you ask anyone up front, you know, just say no. Say how he said, after it's going to give him money, because you want to make sure that you give him all this information and then nothing goes through, you know? Before I know that, you know, straight, fast, quick, and clean.
Alright, good.
It all goes back to should I open 3 with him, or just wait?
What?
Should I open 3-way with him, or just wait until he calls? Yeah, that's probably the best. I don't want to get him too paranoid, you know?
No, I know, me neither. Like, I don't want to either, because, you know, like, I'm very down to earth, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want him to think, you know, whatever. I don't, like, also understand my perception, like, how the fuck do I even know it's him that I'm meeting? Like, you've seen the, you know what I mean? Like, you've seen the person, whatever. Like, I want to make sure, you know what I mean? Like, you're there.
Okay, I mean, I could be there, but I mean, I'm thinking you want to talk to you alone, but I mean, I know him, it's like you don't know him, you know, like just 2 people and people who've used it before. There's nothing personal between me and him.
Right, but you know it's him. Like, how do I know it's not somebody else that's showing up? See what I'm saying?
Okay, I don't know exactly, you know, how he looks like or anything. What I'll do is I'll send you a picture of the phone.
Yeah, but that'll freak him out.
No. let's say you're at the house, you get 100, those people.
Yeah, I don't know. Just try to be available. Try to see if you can hook up there and just show up there.
I am trying, it says one day you go to work.
You know.
Alright, so, we should answer your phone. Let's just get this taken care of today, because I really don't want to think about this anymore.
You really what?
I don't want to think about this anymore. Let's get done with it.
You need that. I know, I heard. Alright.
Alright,
Okay.
so I'll call you. I'll call him, so I'll call you.
Alright.
Where is he out of the house?
What?
When is your husband out of the house?
Today?
Yeah.
Not at all. Like, I will be.
You only.
Yeah.
You can't get into a police or anything like that.
What?
You can't get him to go to public. Oh,
Yeah, I can.
you can.
Yeah.
Alright, so let me talk to him. And,
Okay.
you don't have any quite right then, or we'll do it after that.
Okay, either way.
Alright.
Alright. Thank you.
Today's date was, it's August the 3rd, 2009. The time is 11:38 p.m. This is where...
All right, so next, state's number 63. Is this number 5 on here, the 1:04 p.m. call that was also on the date of August 3rd, 2009?
Yes, sir.
And then we approach.
Yes.
All right, go ahead and call her.
Whose voice was that?
That was mine.
And blow her off.
Do you recall where you guys were on August 3rd at 1 o'clock?
I was at the police department.
So you got things to do, man. You can't. You're a smart guy.
Hey, hold on, this is good. Are you ready?
Yeah.
So, where are you? You're on 95 already?
Yeah, I'm outside the airport. Belvedere.
Okay, there's only point I finally understand my sister's, my brother's sister is supposed to come over here and drop off the food. Why don't you do like right now, like seriously, like fuck.
I'm already up here. Like, it's just gonna take me a second.
Okay, well, go out of your way. I've been going out of my way for you fucking all week. Come on.
So do I. Like, it's gonna take me a second to tell you what I got.
What?
1 second, I just have to tell you, that's it, and then I'm leaving.
Why is your phone keep cutting off?
Because I'm driving on 95.
Okay, can you please tell me on the phone, because seriously, like, I need to get dressed, start getting ready for work. This guy's gonna call, like, you're killing all my time. Like, I haven't had time to myself.
Alright, fine, hold on for 1 second then. Let me pull over, because I don't want to talk.
What is it?
Give me a second, I'm gonna pull the car over so I can, like, get out and talk.
No, I understand that, but you don't understand. Like, I'm lying in bed, alright? Like,
Yeah.
my brother's wife's coming over to drop off some food before I go to work. And I haven't got dressed, I haven't got nothing. Now I'm gonna have to get dressed, put something real quick to come meet you. I really got any time. And this guy's gonna call at any time, so I wanna try to meet you with him to help you out. Like, you know, like, I've been late.
Okay, but I wanted to tell you something without him being there because it benefits you.
No, we'll get to talk before we meet him. You, like, you know, we'll meet somewhere on the way or something.
Hold on, I'll just tell you right now if it's possible. Hold on. I'm pulling over right now. I don't want to talk in my car.
Make sure I was around you. It's not something to be joking on.
No, I know, obviously. Hold on. Give me a second, I'm like paying for this license.
Why don't I listen to you? Why don't I get myself involved with you like this?
Whatever, I love you too.
Yeah, love you too. Love those really strong words. Be careful how you use it.
What?
Be careful how you use it.
What, I love you?
Yeah.
You know I love you. I've known you forever, my God. So fucking crazy, I swear. Like, for whatever, like, fucking reason, we always end up, like, I don't know. We always end up, like, fucking talking again. That's fucking crazy.
Okay, so, did you get it?
Alright, yeah. Okay, what I was gonna tell you.
Question or something?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you right now. Okay. His business partner or whatever texted him that he needs to like start giving him more money and shit and whatever to like pay down like what he fucking owed him. So what happened was is that on Wednesday he's going to meet him and he's giving him like 10 grand. What? Hey, huh?
Where is he going to get 10 grand? He's talk to me, one person, not everyone else. I need to understand detail.
I'm in the middle of the bed right now. Nothing. He's going to the bank. He's pulling out 10 grand from the fucking bank, and then he's going to this guy's office to fucking drop it off on Wednesday morning. So what I'm trying to tell you is that, you know, fucking our friend or whatever hooks up with him for fucking coffee, like you could get a piece of that is what I'm trying to say to you. Like from that fucking money. Like why the fuck, you know what I mean? Like even though whatever's like taking place, like he could fucking just give that to you.
Okay, so...
But he's gonna have it on him and like he'll know what bank he goes to. Like I know all that shit.
I don't listen. Dalia, I don't care if he has 10 grand or 50 grand on him. I'm not robbing him. I don't want his money, okay? I'm doing this for you, okay? You can, you know, I don't want nothing physically from him. What you do for me after, that's on you, okay? Like I told you. I'm not gonna chase someone, you know, for 10 grand, 20 grand, or 100 grand, you know?
I'm not saying you. I'm not saying you. I'm just telling you.
Who are you? Don't try, you don't want to put yourself in a situation. Let this guy take care. He's a professional. And take care of what he's got to do. And all that money he's got left in the bank account, fuck the 10 grand. You don't need that.
I don't need it. I don't want it. Like, I didn't tell you I wanted it for myself. Like, because I know whatever, like, you're jammed up. I was saying, like, just fucking, you know what I mean? Whatever.
But I'd rather just not take chances, get this done with, because you got a bigger reward at the end, you know?
Well, yeah, for sure, but like, whatever. I mean, because, you know, like I told you, I didn't know, like, you know, how he's setting everything up or whatever. I mean, I don't know.
Well, you're his wife. No matter how he set everything up, you know, when he's gone on vacation, whatever, gone, you know what I mean? You're gonna get anyways.
Alright, well, that's what I wanted to tell you.
Okay, I mean, I'm expecting a phone call in the next 15, 20 minutes. And he lives, I think he told me Los Angeles, like somewhere, like either 441 out west over here or down 441. So make sure you're on those areas when he calls.
Alright.
Okay, and then call me and I'll explain to you. I might come in and just make you feel close to a little bit.
Okay.
And that's it.
Alright.
Alright?
Okay.
Alright.
I'll talk to you in a little bit. Bye.
Today is August the 2nd, 2003. The time right now is 1:04 p.m. This was a control phone call.
All right, so was it August 2nd of 2003?
No, it was on the 3rd. I made a mistake.
But of 2003?
Overruled.
Of 2003 or of the year we are here? 2009?
2009.
Okay, did you hear you said August 2nd of 2003?
Yes.
Okay, so the 3 got interposed
Yes.
somehow. Okay. All right, so after that phone call, is Mr. John, Woody John, is he wired in, does he also have control phone calls with the defendant that you guys recorded?
Yes.
And do you guys also put a video camera in his vehicle for when he goes on August 3rd to meet with the defendant?
Yes.
Or did you do surveillance and did you also listen live to those things as well?
Yes.
Now I'm going to skip over the stuff that he did, but just for a timeline so they can follow along. So after our 1:04 p.m., is there a call at 2:47 p.m. between Mr. Woody John and the defendant where he tells her to bring $3,000 and a key to the home?
Yes.
Okay. Then states number 64 at 3:08 p.m. Is this a call between Ms. Dippolito and Mr. Shahade related to the call from Mr. John that he just made to Ms. Dippolito?
Yes, it is.
I'm going to give you a call. He's like, in about an hour. He's like, so we can go ahead and we can meet up. He's like, but remember, he's like, I need the $3,000 up front. Like, he said it to me like twice. I'm like, all right.
Well, do you don't have his phone number?
Yeah, I have the number from where he called me from on caller ID. Yeah, but I don't know how to get through on this phone.
Well, tell him since you know where I live, I'm not going to be running away, and obviously I'm going to pay you, I mean.
So it's like all this shit's just being talked on the phone. You don't think that I should just meet him and fucking talk to him face to face, or what should I do? Because that's not.
I don't go all the way over there, and then he gets pissed if you don't give him all the money and like that. I want you guys to help, you know.
I'm sitting here just like, what if, like, at the end nothing gets done and now there's a key fucking floating in my house and I get robbed?
What?
I said, how do I know now, like, it's gonna fucking get done and, like, my fucking house doesn't get robbed instead? I don't know. Why did I need to
He's not going to want, as much as you're scared, he's even more scared. probably wants the house to key to either enter your house or that or something, I don't know.
Yeah, but why did you want the key to my fucking house? Like, I thought you said the shit wasn't gonna get personal.
But it isn't. I'm saying probably wants to, like,
I don't know. I can't keep doing this anymore. You know how I feel about that. I've already been there, done that through that fucking road. I did, and nothing gets done, and I don't have the money anymore. You know that. You know, I came up with fucking 12. What the fuck was that for then?
it's just for the weapon.
So then it's like, and then, you know, we came into the agreement, okay, after the fact, you know, whatever, like, what we said after the fact, which is fine. And you know me, like...
Well, like, I'm just trying to be a favor, you're putting me on the phone saying all this, you know, like, but, like, I really feel bad enough about doing this.
Okay, so now what?
You want to meet up with him, or y'all can do that, tell him the rest?
Okay, and how do I know, like I told you, now I'm fucking floating a key to my fucking house, like, you know? There's more shit than that, like, I have a fucking alarm, you know? It's like, it's bullshit. I have motion. Huh?
Explain that to him.
I have motion detectors, like, it's not just like I live in some fucking basic house. Anyways, alright, well, are you gonna be, like, around here?
What? You want to call in and say, oh, it's also doing stuff like those comes?
I'm just gonna talk to him, I guess, when I see him. I don't like talking all this shit over the phone, like, it's already fucked up.
Your phone is not hotwired because they really something's in the course. They can't log you into it. It's hotwired.
What?
I said your phone was actually tapped. Maybe a search for it. And there we go.
I don't know, I'm just telling you, like, I don't want to talk about this shit up, you know what I mean? Over the phone or whatever. Like, this isn't like how it's supposed to roll. What?
Where
I can't understand what you're saying.
I can't talk to your husband. I said, where did he ask you to read it?
He didn't say. All he said to me was, he's going to come up around here. I guess he knows where I fucking live. I didn't tell him.
That says living, so I'm pretty sure. I mean,
So he said, I'll be up here. He's like, I'm coming from Miami. He's like, I'll be there in an hour. And he called me from a 786 number.
anyway, that's just figuring you already done.
What?
That's just figuring more is done.
I didn't ask him. That's all he said to me was, I'm going to need $3,000 up front. So it's like, what the fuck? What do you know what I mean? Like, he said to me, he's like, I'm going to need $3,000 from you up front. He's like, a key to your house. What do you mean a fucking key to my house? Like, for that shit, you know what I mean? I'll fucking handle my own shit.
Maybe try to set something up in my house.
All I'm saying to you is that how the fuck do I know? Like, they're not just going to fucking wait a week and rob my fucking house.
So what they do for a living, I don't get where you saw.
Right, the reality is that, like, why are they asking me for money up front? Like, you told me it was 12, and then afterwards, like, it was gonna fucking get
A lot of people back home fast they go to all the shovel.
But I don't, you know what I mean? I can't fucking give that money. Like, right now, I'm holding on to, like, every fucking dime I have in case this shit doesn't fucking fly.
Okay, so give him $2,000.
I don't have it. Like, what the fuck do you want me to say to you? And if it doesn't fucking go through, I'm giving up more money. I can't keep fucking...
No, if he takes it, he'll give back if it doesn't go through. He's not like that. Trust me, he's done with my cousins. I'm bigger as shit. I just don't know who it is, though.
I fucking gave him, I gave him what you fucking asked me for. I gave him a fucking swab. I gave him that whatever. If they fucking, want it, they'll get it for sure after the fact. And that's it. I can't do anything. I mean, it just sounds like fucking bullshit. It really does.
You already wasted $1,200. You might as well give them $1,000 and get to get and
how do I know it's gonna go through? Like, I want them to look at me fucking face to face and tell me, okay, fine. If you guys give me around whatever.
Face to face?
What?
Aren't you gonna meet them face to face?
Yeah, I'm gonna meet him right now face to face, but I'm not fucking, until this fucking shit gets cleared up, I'm not fucking bringing anything with me.
Okay, well listen. Meet you in a public area and I'll meet you there in an hour. I don't want you going by yourself. And I'll try to talk to him about the price.
Alright, well, I'm sure he called me 15, 20 minutes ago, so I'm sure it's gonna be like in 45 minutes he's gonna be up here.
But it's so fucking interesting.
Alright. Okay.
But even if you have the 3 grand, hide like 2 of them in the side pocket or something.
I don't have that with me. I don't have it. I don't fucking sit there with fucking cash in my bag. And I can't keep pulling shit from all these fucking accounts. I can't do it. Like, you don't catch somebody off guard and say, hey, I need a couple $1,000.
Don't even waste your time. He's not going to do it with no money down.
You didn't tell me that. You told me. Well, I'm going by what you told me.
Overruled. Yes, okay. We are going to take a short break. We're going to take about a 5-minute comfort break, and we're going to send you back into the jury room. We'll probably get you out as quickly as possible, but we are going to take just a few-minute break. All right, we'll be in recess for 5 minutes.